Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I have done a weekly food haul from Asda and Tesco. I did go to Aldi yesterday, but that, well, not Aldi, yeah it was Aldi, I was just questioning myself then. That shopping is included in the weekly food shopping. If you do hear any noises, the neighbours that live round the corner, even though it's the same part of the street, they're exhibiting their usual antisocial behaviour by getting drunk outside in the street, which is highly illegal and also antisocial behaviour. But, you know, sadly a group of about 4 houses have put everyone else through that barbaric behaviour because they think they own the street, but they definitely don't. And there's a lot of people who don't like them because they're basically acting like a bunch of teenagers. You know, when you're a teenager and you drink on a street corner, it's like that. So if you can hear that, I do apologise. Well, I'm not apologising for their behaviour, just if you do hear some loud adults exhibiting behaviour that you would expect or not expect, then, you know, it is them. Sad but true. I'm glad that I don't live on the main part of the street anyway, because it's typically those that do that on the little turn-offs. People just tend to act normally and considerate towards other people. So I have been to Asda and Tesco, like I said. Now, there are things missing from Asda, and it's around £20 worth. So when I tell you the total, I'm not going to deduct that because I have a headache. It's been a long day. So just, like, deduct around 20 to 25 in your own heads. So in Asda, I spent... That's not the Asda receipt. This is £81.38. I got £1.50 off. I don't know what off. And it came to £79.88. But like I said, around 20 to 25 pounds of that isn't my shopping. It's stuff I've picked up for someone else. Although one of the things that I'm discounting from it, because I don't have it here, is mine. I don't know how much that came to. I'm quickly looking down to see if I can see it. I'm literally reading you the wrong... This is last week's. Some unknown reason, I was trying to read it out last week's shop receipt. So, Asda came to £71.36. I got a pound off, so it came to £70.36. Like I said, there's around 20 to 25 pounds worth of things missing. One of them's £17. But one of the things is £3.25 and it's mine. So, let's say around £21-ish is missing. And then Tesco came to £54.61. I got £8.24 off, so it came to £46.37, which is quite low for me actually. But I did go to Aldi yesterday, so as always I'm going to start with Tesco. So I got some bay leaves because I'm actually doing 2 recipes this week. Well, it isn't guaranteed I'm going to do both, but one... Oh no, I don't know. Because one of the things that I got some mince for one of the recipes, which you'll see in part 2. Hopefully I will film it this week, because I didn't last week. My intention was to film it, but it just didn't happen. But there's a lot going on, and it has had a massive effect on me. But I needed mince for a recipe, and I forgot to pick mince up. And then I was walking along, and I got to the end of the shop. And then I do one side at a time, so I do the bottom end, and then I do the top end. And as I was like on the last aisle I was going to do on the bottom end, I was like, I forgot the mince, I'm going to have to go back. I hope I don't forget. And I walked up this aisle. It was the cheese aisle on one side and like the cooked meats on the other side. And they've moved the reduced section to the bottom of the cheese aisle. And as I'm walking up, I glanced mince. I was like, oh, I wonder how much that is. If it's not if it's a stupid saving, like 20p, I'm going to go and get some fresh stuff, because obviously it'll have today's date on. And it had about £1 off, and I was like, do you know what? If I pick this up, at least I won't have to remember to pick some up. So I have frozen that. So that is the recipe I wanted to do the most, but it's the one I'm least likely to do because it's frozen. But I do want to do it. Anyway. So I needed bay leaves. I don't think that's for the recipe that's the mince is in, so I don't even know why I told you that. But I definitely don't have any bay leaves, and I don't know how much they were. These went off for £1, so I got us both a packet because I absolutely love these. And I know if I didn't get myself a packet, I may steal those biscuits because I stole something from them last week. But they've got a pile of stuff, although the pile is getting very low because they are going through it now. They had a lot of stuff, so I did help myself to one of the things, but I know they don't mind because it's one of the things they wouldn't have chosen first. So that's why I had to get them, because I knew if I didn't, I would want some. I got some flaked almonds because I needed the ground almonds. The ground almonds were £3 somewhere. These were £1.80. I'm sure I can crush these down very, very finely. They might not be as fine as the ground ones, but it's for one of the recipes. I don't care that it's not like finely whatever, because I believe I'm very close to my typical food limit, and I didn't want to go over it even though I can. So if I would have spent another £1.50-ish on them, I would have like been pushing my limit. But I can just crush these down because I squeezed the packet and they break up super easily. So that's why I've got them. I don't think I'm going to need them all, but I've got some for whenever. Finest sea salted crisps. Protein powered bread, even though we've got half a loaf. I mean, I don't know why I got that because I've not been eating bread, but I have had 2 sandwiches, but I've not made them, I've bought them. Anyway. Butter Mentos, 2 almond croissants. I actually forgot I got these. I'm not even hungry because I've had chicken chow mein from the Chinese. I've got some left for tomorrow actually for my lunch. There's only like a third left. But if I don't eat this today, I don't like them as much the next day, but I will like it. But I want to have it later on. Hopefully I'll be hungry. And 2 packs of Panadol. Now that's everything from Tesco for the time being. At Asda, I got these lentil chips. These were on offer. I got the tiles from Aldi yesterday. They're not much cheaper than squares. The texture of them is weird, and they don't taste good. Like, you can taste vinegar, and it doesn't even taste like a good vinegar. It's just a weird vinegar with a bit of salt. So I wouldn't buy them again unless like they were on offer or something and I desperately wanted them. They're nothing like squares. So they're not a good dupe, but if you like a dupe and you don't mind a different flavour and a different texture, then go for them. So I've got these in because I know I like them, and I do prefer the individual bags, but they were on offer. Tomato puree, I didn't know if I had any. I typically try and keep one in the cupboard, but I didn't know if I had one. If I do, I've got another one. If not, I will need to get a second one because I do like to have one ready just in case. I got this because I like it. It's only 50p. There's one of these mini rolls in the fridge because I've literally just bit into one to take some tablets. This week I went for the Dairy Milk Marvellous Creations. I don't have a clue how much it was because the price tag was missing on the shelf. I'm sure it's about £2.50. So I got that. I've just pushed them on the floor. I've got 2 of these Sorry Lift bars, or packs of Lift bars, because I'm sure they're only £1. I should have got more because I really like these. Garlic puree, that's what fell on the floor. 2 carrots for a recipe. Chopped tomatoes. I have some in the cupboard. I have some good branded ones and I have some cheap ones. I don't have loads. I used to always have loads, but because I've not been properly cooking, I don't have tons. Now, the cheap ones do, but the more expensive ones are better. For some reason, they do taste better, but I don't mind having the cheap ones. A lot of the time I will get the cheap ones, but that was on offer. I think it was 75p. But I do like the more expensive ones. Hot dogs for the dog. Ginger, I did try to get garlic puree. No, I didn't. Ginger puree to go with that, because I need garlic for a recipe, and I do have a garlic puree open, but there's not lots left. And I didn't want to get fresh garlic because I do prefer this, although fresh garlic does taste slightly better. So I've just got this for convenience, but I should have got some garlic because I've not had any real garlic for ages and I love garlic. But anyway, they didn't have any garlic puree, and last time they didn't have any. But in Tesco, it's twice the price. Well, I'm going to have to get some at some point because I use it often. And I do like my fresh ginger because I have fresh ginger, honey and lemon with hot water in the colder months. I need to get some Manuka honey at some point so I can start doing that. I needed about 2 onions. I don't think this is showing the size of it, but it, oh God, I can just about pick it up in my hand. It is huge. Nurofen, I don't even need them, but ever since the time that I needed some, I didn't have any, and I had to wait till like lunchtime the next day when I went to the shop. I have to now get them. And I like to have spurs in certain places. Like I like to have some in my dog walking bag. I like to have 2 in my car and I don't. I like to have, you know, like spurs in different places in case I forget to take some out in case I need any. So you'll probably see me get another box in the next week or 2. Just so I've got spurs. Cornflour, I've got one in the cupboard. It's Asda's own. They must have changed the box. It's a thinner box as well. There was once I was trying to get cornflour for ages, and it was like there was a shortage of cornflour because no matter what shop I went in, they didn't have any. So I do have one that's open, but I've got this because I know there isn't lots left. And I thought with like winter coming up and I'm more likely to do stews and things like that, and they sometimes need thickening up, I thought I better get one in just in case there's a situation where I can't get hold of any for many weeks. So that's why I picked that up. I've got these because they're still on offer. I had 5 of them. I had a box, and then I found I had a full box of the Nescafe caramel ones. And I actually, even though I've already said I prefer them because they take less stirring, I actually also prefer them because they taste slightly better. But they were full price, and I don't really want to pay £2 whatever. So I got them for £1.50. Ridge cooked steak and ale hand cooked chips. Crisps, not chips. 2 lots of bananas, 1 pineapple. By the way, you'll see that I haven't got any frozen fruit. I almost got it in Aldi yesterday, and then I thought, well, it's the same mixture as the one in Tesco for the same price, but I get Tesco club card points, whereas I bought it in Aldi, I don't, and that's the only reason I didn't get it yesterday. But then I didn't get it today because I basically went out on my protein powder. I think it was Monday. I've had to struggle this week, and I've ordered one and it arrived today, but after I went shopping. So I went shopping with half a protein yogurt in me. I was so hungry, so I've basically not used much of the frozen stuff. I've got lots of bananas, there's some in the freezer, I've got a pineapple, so I shouldn't run out of fruit. So I didn't need any, and that's the main reason I didn't buy. I think I've got 3 or 4 of them because I bought one in Aldi yesterday. I bought 4, and I've got 1 or 2 already. So even though sometimes it's good to have some spare because sometimes this sells out, I just went with 4. These went off for £1. I should have got a couple because they're normally £1.50, and that's the one I predominantly use in my bathroom. They don't do the kitchen one anymore, but this one looks very similar. I thought I had one open, then I don't. The one I'm using in the kitchen is this, because I got one from Ensuite and one for in here. The one in the Ensuite finished ages ago. So I've got that to replace the one in my Ensuite, and this is for the kitchen. Then I got a Mogu. By the way, I'm still on Asda. I've got 2 of these. A chilled one, I've already drank it. These are from Tesco. 2 Pepsi Max because it's 2 for £3. Again, Tesco. Tesco, no Asda. No Tesco, oh God, where was it? Tesco, I think. They're on offer for £1. I should have got 2. I should have got more because £1's a really good deal. I should have definitely got more, but I didn't think of it at the time. But I definitely need 2. If it's still on offer next week, I'll pick up another 2. And that's for one of the recipes. And that was only £2, by the way. I was surprised. I thought it would be more. Don't know why. I've got the 6-pack of coconut oil toilet rolls and the 24-pack of the Ice Valley waters. And that, I believe, is everything that I've got that isn't chilled or frozen, and the stuff that isn't here. I just picked up 3 things for someone. One of them, like I said, was £17. I think the total comes to around 20, and then there was the item that I mentioned. That's for me, but it isn't here, so it's pointless me showing it you. But if you take another £3-ish something off the thing, but everything else I should be showing you. I should. I'm going to try and film part 2. I'm even going to try and do it before I put this away, because sometimes when I put this away, I literally go and sit down because normally I'm tired and I definitely need to sit down. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. If you're new to my channel or you watch my videos and you're still not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button to get an alert when I upload. I hope you have or are having the most amazing September. Thank you so much for watching.